What's up, guys? I'm making a YouTube video about 20 urban legends from around the world. Creepiest urban legends.
Urban legends of all kinds have passed through generations, scaring kids half to death. The following being
That scared me.
Yeah, if you get scared, you have to pinch yourself. So
don't get scared.
To that. From the ghost
you have
of a
to go to
baby
the camera
crying
so
to
they
an
can see,
alien
and you have to
abduction
pinch
and
yourself.
a woman that appears in your mirror if you call her name 3 times. We take a look at 20 of the creepiest urban legends from around the world. Number 20, the Well to Hell. Sometime in 1989, Russian scientists in Siberia drilled a borehole some 15 kilometers deep into the Earth's crust. The drill broke through into a cavity and the scientists lowered some equipment to see what was down there. The temperature was more than 1,000 degrees Celsius, but the real shocker was the sound recorded by their instruments. They only captured about 17 horrifying seconds of audio before the microphone melted, convinced that they had heard the screams of the damned in hell. Many of the scientists quit their job immediately, or so at least the story goes. Those who stayed were in for an even bigger shock later that night, when a plume of luminous gas burst out of the borehole. The shape of a gigantic winged demon unfolded, and the words, "I have conquered," in Russian were said into the flames. And the Well to Hell urban legend remains alive 25 years later to this day. Number 19. Crybaby Bridge.
Oh, I've seen this one.
According to this legend, a couple was driving home from church with their baby, arguing about something. The rain was falling in torrents, and they soon found themselves having to drive over a flooded bridge. As they started to cross, the water was deeper than they first thought, so they got stuck and decided to get out of the car to find help. The woman stayed behind but left the car for reasons we can only guess at. While her back was turned to the car, she heard her baby crying out loudly. She returned to the vehicle only to find that her baby had been carried away by the water. And according to the same legend, if you go to that same bridge today, you can still hear the baby crying. Number 18. Charman. A well-known urban legend in California comes from Camp Comfort County Park. They say a spirit of a man burnt in a fire will emerge from the forest and attack cars and hikers. He is called Charman because the majority of his face and body could be described as extra crispy. There are several versions of Charman's origin, but they all begin with a wildfire that occurred in the park in 1948. The main story goes that a father and son were caught in a blaze and the older man was killed. But the son survived, and when the rescue team arrived, they found that he had strung up his father and pulled off his skin. He then disappeared into the woods, and it is said that if you drive onto the bridge located in the park and get out of your car, Charman will come and get you. The horribly burned man will run at you and attack, trying to tear off your skin, perhaps to take as his own. Number 17. Goatman. Some urban legends are created by adults that want to scare the living bejesus out of their kids into behaving. Other stories are more likely to have been made up by your older brother who just wants to freak you out, such as the case of the Goatman in Beltsville, Maryland. But who is Goatman, you may be asking?